Good morning and welcome to Siegel Middle School. Today is Thursday, March the 18th. On the calendar today, we are on schedule 25, homeroom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Science department met this morning at 7:20. Thank you to our science teachers for coming in, working hard this morning. Also on the calendar today, we have softball versus Stewart's Creek Middle School here at 4:30. Soccer here against Stewart's Creek Middle School at 4:30. And baseball against Stewart's Creek Middle School also here today at 4:30. Teachers, we did have a late bus this morning. Bus 50 and bus 48 came in together this morning. A couple of those students did need to get breakfast, and so you may hold off for just a couple of minutes if you have students that are on those buses. So they will be coming down. Just several of them may just now be arriving to class, and a couple of those students did need breakfast this morning. So give it just a couple of minutes to get those students into class before you turn in your attendance this morning. All right, announcements this morning. Coming up today, Student Council. Student Council will have a Zoom meeting. Let's see, that was last night. Hopefully, yep, that was Wednesday night. So hopefully that one's taken care of. Mr. Harden and Gamers, that was yesterday. They did not meet. They'll resume on their regular time on Wednesday the 24th. So coming up next week. Student council members, you need to pick up a convention packet from Ms. Thornton in Portable 2. Pick up a convention packet from Ms. Thornton during non-academic time in Portable 2. Ms. Nelson, students interested in color guard or flags can come to the color guard clinic to learn the basics of spinning, learn flag positions and moves, as well as marching in preparation for color guard tryouts coming up at the high school. The clinic will be Monday the 22nd, which is this coming Monday, in front of the gym from 3:30 until 5 p.m. Please see Ms. Nelson across the gym for a form. Ms. Nelson is in the computer lab, what we used to call the mirror lab, down across from the gym if you want to get more information. This announcement from Cheer. Are you interested in trying out for the Siegel Middle School Cheer Squad? You must go to the Siegel Middle School Cheer website. Complete the Microsoft form by April the 1st. This will make sure your parents get all the tryout information and paperwork. We also have open gym starting on April the 5th at Legacy Athletics. Please stop by Coach Connor's office, room 102, to pick up a flyer about open gym. Also, students, want to let you know, we talked a little bit about ACE a couple of weeks ago. We met yesterday afternoon. We have an ACE committee made up of lots of teachers throughout our building. And we met yesterday afternoon. As of right now, ACE is tentatively on the calendar. I believe it is for May 21st. And so we're going to be working on planning this. Students will look a little bit different just because of not being able to put everybody in the gym. But we are working on some things that I think that you will be pleased with and enjoy. We're still going to keep all of the same competitions, so we will be having academic teams. We'll be doing also the banners or those kinds of things. We'll be doing all kinds of competitions that we normally have. It'll just look a little bit different on that day because we can't put everybody in the gym, but we're working on some things that I think that you'll be excited about. So tentatively coming up on May the 21st. Also, 8th graders, I know you have been interested to know, are we going to be able to have 8th grade farewell? We've also formed a committee for that, and we're working on that right now. I believe we're looking at that the last day before the teacher work day in May, and so working on that right now. We have formed a committee. We're going to meet at the 1st of next week. We'll be working on 8th grade farewell. Also, our guidance department is working on our honors night and principals list group. We will not be able to have a banquet per se for principals list like we've had in the past, but we are working on some things to be able to honor our students that have done well with honors night and our students that have been principals list all year long. So we're currently working on those things. Now, students, I'll say this again because I've said this before, but just as a reminder, our ability to be able to have these things is determined by your behavior, okay? If we're looking at possibly, let's say possibly bringing the 8th grade down to the gym for them to be in there and possibly putting some larger groups together, maybe in the auditorium, in the cafeteria. You guys have got to show us that you can behave in your classroom, you You got to show us that you can follow the rules and procedures and things that in the hallway. So we want to do these things for you. We know it's been a tough year. It's been a tough year for everybody, for teachers, for students. We've got our state testing coming up. We've got a couple weeks, and then spring break, and then very soon after that we've got our state testing coming up. We want to do a great job on that because you guys know that that will affect the classes that you have next year, whether you're going to high school or whether you're going to be here at Siegel Middle School. The testing schedule was released to parents last night. If you're an in-person learner, you're going to have some Mondays and Fridays that are going to be flex days for you guys to be at home while our distance learners come in and test. And so teachers will be talking to you about that. That information went out to your parents last night. Really, really important is attendance during testing. If you're here on the days that we give the test, the less makeup days we have to have, and that gives us more time to do those things at the end of the year. And again, a lot of that can only happen if you guys can continue to do well in your classes, make sure you're making good decisions, do well on our testing, make sure you're here during testing so that we can get that taken care of. And then, like I said, we've got some things planned for you. I think we still owe you guys some time outside too. Don't we owe some groups outside for cookie dough? We'll find a pretty day coming up really soon and get that taken care of. Again, students, we know it's been a tough year for everybody. We want to plan some of these fun things. 8th graders, I'm working with Mr. Andres and Mr. Creasy at the high school right now to come up with a date for you guys to be able to go over to the high school. We're going to have some 5th grade tours here. We'll be asking some of you to help with that. We've got a busy next couple of months coming up, but all of those things again are predicated on you being able to focus in class, make good decisions, make good choices each and every day. All right, I believe that's all we have this morning. Good luck to our sports teams. If there's any change in schedules, we'll let you know. I don't think it's supposed to rain a whole lot more today. I think it's supposed to be pretty outside for the rest of the day. And so hopefully we'll get some of those sports in this afternoon. All right, hope everybody has a great day today. We will pause and be right back with Mission and Pledge.
Now for Mission Simpson Pledge, we have
B. Kimbrough. Fabiana Cora.
and your mini school is
7C. Our mission at Siegel Middle School is to establish a strong foundation for lifelong learning and provide challenging expectations in a structured and safe environment.
By working cohesively with parents and the community, our goal is to empower students with the necessary skills to become self-directed, responsible citizens who will succeed in a diverse and ever-changing society.
Great job. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
That's all for the morning announcements. Have a